You might never know how hard it is to communicate. When they say it's good to communicate, you might never know how difficult communication is if, like in your lifetime, you have been opportune or you have been lucky that the people you always communicate with are those who know how to communicate, people who have good communication skills, people who know how to listen to get you, people who are emotionally intelligent. Like if those are the kind of people that you communicate with, that is why you love communication. Yeah. Have you ever communicated with those people that they don't know how to communicate? They don't have that skill. Like they don't have it. There are some people that something will happen and you will see them trying to justify it, and you're like, okay, let me see whether this person true this thing you're saying, you know what you're saying. You will set a trap for them. You set that trap for them, and somehow that thing they are making a case out of, you will turn the table around and then it will fall on their legs, and it happens that they are the ones now doing that thing, which means it is expected that you react the same way that they reacted during that time. This is a trap that you've set for them, just to show them that, hey, this thing you're doing is wrong, because they will never ever agree with you that what they have done is wrong. But guess what? Even when the table turns on their own, even when that table has turned, they can clearly see that I'm all caught up in this. This is exactly what I was complaining for. But now, like, I did like this exact same thing, like that scenario, they would not still have it in them to come correct. They will not still have it in them to come correct. They will rather not do it. Like, they will never do it. I've had a friend in the past that, although it's not the same scenario, but I'm just going to use it as an example. I've had a friend that I really, really loved so much. I would buy something for myself, and because it's so hard for me to make friends. I don't know how to, like, I'm always on my own, doing my own things. So I don't know how to make friends. But when I'm in an environment, I know that I talk with everyone. It's like we are friends, we know each other, but I know that deep down in my heart, I don't really have any close somebody like that I will call my friend. Do you understand? So when I see someone come close to me in form of, oh, we are friends, or we are besties, or that kind of a thing, I'm like, oh, really? You're my friend? And I get excited, and it's like, okay, I love this. And we just become friends. And that is now how I will start treating you as my friend, and I will really take it seriously, because it's like, hey, I don't have a friend and this person just came and she wants to be my friend. Like, it means a lot to me. So I will just start treating you well, just like that. And so when I get something for myself, I would get something for her. It was so sweet, like, but the day something happened that I would not want to share, something happened that it's like, I've already caught you red-handed. I just needed you to just say it, like, just say that I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, like, or maybe just give me an excuse of why you did that thing. Just, even if it is a very flimsy excuse, just hold yourself accountable for me. Like, I just really, really needed that. It was so important to me. Like, I just needed to understand why you had to do it. Like, even if you had to lie, like, I was confused. I wanted to know, but this person was not able to do it. She couldn't. I waited and I waited and I waited for her to just wake up one day and just do that, and she didn't. And I kept on asking myself, why is this so difficult? And I remembered when I was very, very young, very little girl, that was staying with an aunt. And I remember I don't know what happened, what transpired, as a child now, and they were asking me to say sorry, and I couldn't say sorry. I remember that incident. I'm like, could it be that it is that thing that was holding me from saying sorry when I was a child that is still holding her? Could it be the same thing? I'm like, no, but you're already an adult now. You're no longer a child. I mean, in my own case, I was a child, and when I was a child, to say sorry was such a difficult thing for me to do. I was not trained to open my mouth and say sorry. So it's not because then when I was standing and people were telling me, say sorry, and I just say sorry. I wanted to say sorry, but the sorry was not coming out of my mouth. Don't know how to explain it. Like, in my heart, I'm like, oh yeah, say it now, open your mouth and say sorry. But I don't know what it was that was holding me back from saying that sorry. And I don't think I ended up saying that sorry. I don't think I did. I can't even remember the whole scenario. I don't remember how it happened, but I just know that I couldn't say sorry, But growing up, I've grown past that. And the moment I realized, the moment I started growing and knowing myself better, it became very, very easy for me to say sorry. Like, it's like, it's so easy. Like, once I know that I hurt you, I'm going to come say sorry and make sure that you are fine. Do you understand me? So, but when my friend, oh, not my friend, but when I guess I should just call her my ex-friend or whatever. When she couldn't say that to me, I was like, what is it that is holding you back from saying the sorry? And that is the same way that some people cannot take accountable for whatever thing they do. They don't have that humility in them. It's as if to say when they say it, when they are accountable for their wrongs, they feel like they are losing. They feel like, oh, this person is going to start looking at me less. This person is going to start seeing themselves as they are bigger than me or something like that. So, like, you see, if you have dealt with some kind of people and some kind of people who reason in a certain way, you will know that communication is very, very hard. You see, when I jam somebody who knows how to communicate, there's this friend of mine right now that whenever I go to speak to him, the communication is so easy. Like, you cannot just see that this person knows how to communicate. It's so easy. You people talk, he listens to me talk, I listen to him talk, we just get each other, and even if we want to disagree, we do it respectfully. Everything is just so sweet, and I'm like, oh, this is so nice. But I've been on the other end where, hey, you think you are running mad because if you come this angle, no, this person no agree. You come this angle, no, they're not getting it. Like, you will try all the tricks, you just start looking at them like, oh, like you have a long way to go. But they will never know. And I hope that one day people like this will grow up to understand that they have a lot of work to do on themselves, because if they don't do that kind of work on themselves, they're going to end up meeting, like, because you need communication in everyday skills. So you're going to end up like having problem with a lot of people because you don't know how to just communicate properly.